Hello students. In our previous video we had discussed about the definition of tissue, the classification of plant tissues, and our main focus was on meristematic tissues. Now today we will learn about permanent tissues. So do you know what a permanent tissue is? Permanent tissues are nothing but they are tissues made of cells that have finished growing and dividing. Now their main job is to support, protect, carry water and food and helping in movement. So have you ever wondered how permanent tissues are formed? Now let's see with few examples. When the mango seed germinates, the tissue becomes active. The meristematic cells divide very fast, helping the seedling to grow taller and the root grow deeper. As the mango plant grows bigger, some of the meristematic cells tissue stop dividing, they mature and specialize into different types of permanent tissues. So this happens to give strength, support, water and storage. Like when workers start to build a house, it acts like a meristematic tissue. Permanent tissues are like the walls and rooms that are already being built and stay fixed. So hope you got a clarity in this. So moving ahead, you might got answer of this from the previous two examples. So permanent tissues are formed from the matured meristematic cells. Now what are the characteristic features of a permanent tissue? So first one is the cells are fully grown, that is they are matured, they have completed their growth and they perform some specific functions like storage, transport, protection, etc. The third is that they have fixed shape and size. The next characteristic feature is they are found throughout the plant, that is everywhere in the plant they are seen. So this is the classification of permanent tissues. Permanent tissues are classified into simple tissue and complex tissue. Like in the previous video I have said, right, simple tissues are those tissues that are composed of one type of cell, and complex tissues are those that contain more than one type of cells. And these simple tissues are again subdivided into parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma, while the complex tissues are subdivided into xylem and phloem. Now we will discuss one by one. So starting with the first simple tissue, that is the parenchyma. So parenchyma, they are the most common and simple permanent tissues present in the plants. Then they are soft, loosely packed. They have lots of space in between them. They store food, water and air, and they help in photosynthesis. Some parenchymatic plants help in photosynthesis. That's why they are known as sclerenchyma. We will see some of the real life examples. So first is mango. Like you have seen mangoes, right? It has a fleshy pulp of mango and that stores water and sugar. That's why it's sweet and juicy. It's because of the parenchymatic tissue. Next is potato. So the inside part of a potato is a parenchymatic tissue that stores starch. Next example is, you might have seen cactus that is present in the desert area, right? So they have a special parenchymatic tissue known as aquatic parenchyma that stores water to survive in the dry conditions. And the next example is water hyacinth, the parenchyma with air spaces called aerenchyma that helps to float on water. Then the petiole of the leaf, the green part of the leaf where photosynthesis happens, is also made up of chlorenchyma. Right? It is a type of parenchyma that is filled in chlorophyll. So parenchyma is again subdivided into two types, that is aerenchyma and chlorenchyma. So these two are a part of parenchyma. Aerenchyma has some air spaces. Chlorenchyma, a type of parenchyma that is filled with chlorophyll. Now the next type of simple tissue, that is the collenchyma. Basically they are found in stem, petiole and leaves of the young plants. Helps in support and flexibility, and they are basically living cells which are thickened at the corners. Now we will see some of the real life examples in plants. So if you gently bend a young sunflower stem, it bends but doesn't break easily. So that's because of the collenchyma. Then you might have seen the pumpkin, right? So when you hold a pumpkin leaf by its stalk, it is firm but flexible. So collenchyma is present in the petiole. That's why it is flexible. Then the sweet pea. The soft stems can twist around the support because collenchyma tissues provide flexibility. So collenchyma is like a rubbery support that keeps young plants strong but flexible, just like a bending celery stick. The third type of simple tissue is sclerenchyma. So coming back to the characteristic features, they are strong and hard permanent tissue. The cells are dead when they are mature and have a very thick cell walls that is filled with a substance called lignin, and they give support and strength to the plant. Like we will see some of the real life examples, like the coconut shell, right? So the hard shell of the coconut is made of sclerenchyma that protects the soft seed that is present inside. Then the rough fibers on the outside of the coconut are sclerenchyma fibers that makes them strong and tough. Now when you eat a pear and feels that like gritty texture, so that's the tiny groups of these sclerenchyma cells that is present inside the fruit. Then the hard outer bark of many trees have sclerenchyma that gives protection and rigidity to the plant. Now we'll start with the complex tissues. So complex tissues are basically xylem and phloem. So these are the characteristic features of xylem. Like function, what does it do? It carries water and minerals from the roots to the leaves, and the direction is upward, only upward from the root to the leaves. It starts from root to the stem and then leaves. It has long hollow tubes, just like a straw. You have seen a straw, right? It has hollow structure like that. Xylem has also a long hollow tubes. Now the next complex tissue is phloem. So the main function of phloem is to carry food that is made in the leaves to the all parts of the plant. The direction is both upward and downward. You have seen in xylem that it is only upward direction, but in phloem it is both upward and downward. And it is made up of living cells with some small holes for the movement. So xylem carries water up like a lift, and phloem carries food everywhere like a delivery service. So you can see the difference between the xylem and phloem, right? How the direction of xylem and phloem happens. So in xylem it's only in upward direction, while in phloem it is upward and downward. Both processes are happening in phloem. So this was just a basic information about the permanent tissues. Hope you liked it. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.